Good morning. What should I say? No, I'm not even going to try it. I was going to try a Scottish accent, but I really won't bother. I really won't embarrass myself, degrade the Scottish accent. I'm up in Scotland. I'm up, where the heck am I? Hello? Hello? So I'm going down a B road. I'm up near Elgin, northwest of Scotland. Just been to I tipped a load of insulation panels up the road a little bit towards Keith, and I've just been into a little forest. Just been into a forest quarry. Back down this B road. A horrible place to find. I couldn't find it. The postcode for the site literally stopped in the middle of nowhere on this B road. Luckily I got directions, and I would never have gone. Not with an Arctic. I would never have gone where this guy sent me. And yeah, sure enough, it was up there. And I actually videoed it, so you can watch the video now. Have a look. This shows you on my way out. Bit of off-road trucking. To a place called Lossy Forest Quarry. Now, I got a postcode, came down a B road, and the postcode just stopped in the middle of nowhere on this B road. Anyway, luckily a tipper was running around close by me, so I stopped him. Hey up, pal, where's this quarry? So, well, it was the other way. I'm coming out now. It was the other way up this track, so all good fun. Never found it otherwise. Never found it. No signage at the end of the road. Now, all good fun though. Bye. So yeah, as you can see, it's not exactly ideal driving situation. What's the word? Yeah, bloody horrible. Yeah, not nice, especially if you don't know you're going the right way, because there's nowhere to turn around. So, but anyway, yeah, it turned out okay. So I'm currently got 30 bulk bags of gravel, pebbles, if you want to call them, whatever. Going to back down to near Snaith in East Riding. And that'll be done on Tuesday, because obviously it's Thursday now. It's bank holiday, Friday and Monday. I've got 374 miles to go before I'm back to the yard at Thirsk. Dump the truck, jump in the car, and then another hour to get home. I don't think I'm going to get home today. In fact, I'm pretty damn positive I'm not going to get back today. I'm not going to have enough time. So I'll stop out tonight and have a quick run in the morning, and then I'll have a full day at home, hopefully. So I posted last Tuesday a bit of an update, and I said I was going to get onto the Batman stove at the weekend, last weekend. Well, you know what it's like, things don't always go according to plan, and I ended up working Saturday. I ended up in Portsmouth on Friday night, so I had to run back in again to Thirsk and back home. Come on, Mr. Car Driver, you're itching to come past me. Never mind. Yeah, so I set off about 2 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, so that I could get home. Gets up to Thirsk, drop the truck, well, give it a wash, parked it up, did my paperwork, jumped in the car, hour home, got home about 11 o'clock. I was very, very tired. I didn't sleep much on Friday night. Just scared I was going to sleep in, really. You know what it's like. You can't get to sleep because you think you're going to sleep in. You know you've got to go to sleep because you're up early. But anyway, whatever. So I didn't want to do anything that mattered in the workshop on Saturday. So I thought I'd have a bit of a play, and a few guys that I follow on YouTube, subscribe to and follow. They've been making clocks. Well, they've all made a clock. Some very good ones. Very good ones. Very impressive. Some better than others. But yeah, they're quite good. So it's inspired me to make me own. Oh, pardon me. So I made this. Now, did you notice in the top corner there's a mucky mark? Well, I'm a bit of a grump when I'm tired, so I wasn't in a very happy mood, shall we say, putting it politely. And let's just say things didn't go according to plan when I made it. Basically, it ended up massively out of square. I didn't notice until I was too far gone to rectify it without really undoing everything that I've done. And then, so I figured I'd just finish it as proof of concept, that the concept actually works, and I'll just make it from scratch again. And then, so I was annoyed at that. And then when I put the clock movement in that I had, well, it didn't work. The movement didn't work, so that cheesed me off again. To be fair, they are only Chinese cheap jobbies off eBay. You know, the kind that you spend about 4p, which includes your postage. Woohoo! 4p included postage, and you get about a dozen of them. You get about a dozen of these movements, so I can't really expect too much, can I? But yeah, that was basically the straw that broke this fat camel's back. And I took out the battery that I just put in, which was brand new, I might add, so it weren't the battery, it was a problem. I took out the brand new battery, and my workshop door was open, and let's just say what was supposed to be a clock makes a very, very good frisbee. And you know, like, poof, straight out the fucking window. Oops, language, sorry. Straight out the window, out the door, and went for a fly down the garden. So that's I retrieved it later on, and I will get another movement for it, and I will stick it up in my workshop, and I will make another one. But I have come up with some different ideas, which I'll do, because it'll be better. So, obviously I was in a really, really, really arsey mood then, and I didn't want to go back in the house and take it out on the wife and kids. I wouldn't take it out on the kids then. Well, yeah, I would, because I'm short-tempered, I'm an arsehole. So yeah, I didn't want to go snapping and snarling at everybody, so I figured I'd stay in the workshop a little bit longer. And I made the chimney for the Batman stove. I made that and calmed myself down. I ended up cutting a 4-inch section of tube, 70mm diameter tube. Slit it down its length, leaving about 3mm or so on each side, and then just pulled it apart, flared one end, and then, did you hear that? That's lane departure, it's saying I just drifted onto white line. Yeah, and I just infilled the triangles then with a bit of steel plate. Ground it flush and blended it all in nicely, it looks nice. And I cut the back square, so it's a circle. So I've got a big oval at front, circle at the back. Then I cut another ring of tube, welded that on. Then I got a 12-inch length of tube, and I cut a bit of an angle at the top, and then welded the Y piece, if you want to call it that, the flared bit. I welded that to it, so it'll come up from the top of the chimney and then kick out. And the intention for it is I'm going to put a Batman symbol in there. I'm going to cut a Batman symbol out of a bit of a plate, and I'm trying to replicate-ish, kind of, sort of. I'm trying to replicate the call light, the beacon that they used to use for calling Batman. If you remember the older films, they used to have a big massive searchlight in Gotham City. It had a Batman logo printed on the glass, and they used to light it up, and the logo used to be silhouetted in the sky, and that's when Batman knew he was needed. So it's just a bit of a throwback to that. So that's the plan for Saturday, is to finish that. Well, probably maybe tomorrow actually. I don't know what time I get back, but definitely by close of play. Excuse me. Definitely by close of play tomorrow. Saturday, close of play Saturday. That Batman stove will be completed, barring injury, mechanical failures, things out of my control. It will be finished tomorrow. Friday. No, we'll be finished on Saturday. Gosh. Further to that, depending on time, I'm going to get on to that Predator stove that I've been. Well, I started it at Christmas, over the Christmas break, and well, I did all the hair. I cut and welded all the door on the back, and that's as far as I got. I just gave up. I quit. I didn't quit. I run out of time that particular day, and I've digressed onto other stuff. So I really need to crack on and get it done. Two reasons. One, because it'll sell quite well. I think it'll sell quite quick, provided I price it correctly. And secondly, I'm sick to death of it being under my feet. It's on the workshop floor at the moment, and I keep tripping over it. Just had enough of that. That's about it. I've got a few ideas for bits and pieces. I need to redo the portable fire pit, to redo that. I want to make a charcoal forge, so I'm going to have a crack at making knives. No idea if that's going to work out or not. Maybe just make them for decorative more than functionality. But yeah, I do have fancy having a crack at that. Well, yeah, that'll do for now. I will love you, leave you. I'm going to go find some food. So I haven't had breakfast yet. So what's time? 10 to 10. 10 to 10 to 10 to 10. So I'm pretty sure there's a Morrison's up here, so it might be a Morrison's breakfast sandwich. Ooh, the joys of being a truck driver. So right, ladies, gents, boys, girls, and all those that are confused, I will catch you in the video I post on over the weekend. I'm going to film the Batman build. I didn't film the chimney, but I will film the rest of it. So there we go. I will catch you up later. Take care, people. Bye bye.